Welcome back to Return to Wrestling. My name is El, and after 15 years of not watching wrestling, when WWE made their Netflix debut, I decided now's a good time to return to wrestling. Off screen for today is my co-host Tara, and she's going to run through what today's quiz is.
Thank you. So today's quiz is called Who Am I? Guess the wrestler by the description. So just a couple of notes as well. All of the wrestlers are from the Attitude and Ruthless Aggression eras and did at one point wrestle for WWE. You're going to guess who the wrestler is by a brief description of themselves. And I have an example here just so you know what to expect. So I debuted with a gothic presence, went undefeated at WrestleMania for over 2 decades, and was known as the Dead Man. The answer, obviously, is The Undertaker.
The Undertaker, yeah. Simple enough.
All right. So let's get in with question 1. I was a beer-drinking rebel who fought my boss, became one of the biggest stars in wrestling history, and my catchphrases are still quoted today.
I want to say Shark Boy. No, I'm just joking. That's obviously Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely right. So we can move on to question 2. I portrayed multiple personalities, including a deranged lunatic and a hardcore legend, and once fell from the top of Hell in a Cell.
Well, that's got to be Mick Foley.
Absolutely. We're starting out pretty easy with these ones, I know. Question 3. I debuted in WWE after competing in ECW, was known for my hardcore style, captured the Women's Championship, and feuded with both Trish Stratus and Lita.
Oh, I was about to say Lita. Oh, but you said she was in ECW?
ECW, yep.
Was it Jazz?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Good job on that one.
Who would have thought watching ECW would pay off in life?
Okay, on to question 4. I was a hardcore legend who popularized tables and ladders, had multiple WWE and ECW runs, and once feuded with the Dudley Boys and Edge simultaneously.
The Dudley Boys and Edge? So did you say this person was in ECW?
Both WWE and ECW.
And they feuded with, you said, the Dudleys?
And Edge.
And Edge. Mick Foley.
No.
Oh, he was this thing earlier. Why did I say Mick Foley? Oh, who was it?
It was Rob Van Dam.
Why did I not say Rob Van Dam?
I thought you'd get that one.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Question 5. I debuted with long hair and a stoic demeanor, became part of Evolution, and later reinvented myself as a Hollywood-style villain.
Oh, this has to be Batista, right?
No.
What? Oh, you said they were part of Evolution?
Yes.
And they had long hair.
Debuted with long hair. But they are not known for having long hair.
Okay, who was it then?
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. You said he was a Hollywood villain?
A Hollywood-style villain.
Oh, okay, that's what tripped me up. I thought you... Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking, like, who else went on into Hollywood and became, like, a villain? And, okay.
Yeah, a little confusingly worded on that one. That might be...
no, see, I just have to pay more attention.
Well, we can move on then. Question 6. I was known for intense promos and extreme style and leading a rebellious locker room movement into WWE.
So, sorry, can I get that description one more time?
I was known for intense promos and extreme style, extremes in quotation marks, and leading a rebellious locker room movement into WWE.
See, the rebellious locker room movement, that makes me think of the Invasion. Who would be in the Invasion? See, this is where I would have thought Rob Van Dam. Oh. See, this is one of those where I feel like once I say it and it's like, that's not the answer. And then once I hear the answer, I'm going to get mad because I'm like, why didn't I think of that? I'm just going to say Sabu. Why not?
No. The correct answer is Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer. Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, the Attitude Era was quite a while ago, but...
This is true. All right, we can move on to question 7 then. I portrayed a narcissistic character obsessed with my own looks and became one of the most successful tag team wrestlers of my era.
Obsessed with their looks. And they went on to become a tag team wrestler?
One of the most successful tag team wrestlers of their era.
Trying to think because I'm trying to think who would be obsessed with their looks and was known for like their tag team. Now, am I overthinking this? Oh, see, I wanted to say Johnny Nitro because of the looks, but then like, you know what? Johnny Nitro, why not? No.
The correct answer is Edge.
Okay, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. How many points do I have?
You have 3 points right now.
3 points.
Yeah, you started strong,
Okay,
but they've gotten a little more difficult since then. Okay, question 8. I was introduced as a legitimate amateur wrestling standout and was often described as having unlimited athletic potential.
See, this is where I want to say Kurt Angle. And it's like, no, it was really this person, but Kurt Angle.
The correct answer would be Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, why? No. All the times where I'm like, no one ever talks about Shelton Benjamin. And then, okay.
And then you don't bring him up.
He was on Team Angle. To be fair, he was on Team Angle.
You were close. You were on the right track.
Yeah, it's technically a half point, but...
Well, so question 9, and I think this one might be a little easier. I was a fitness model turned WWE diva, became a multiple-time women's champion, and had a legendary rivalry with Lita in the Ruthless Aggression era.
See, both of those makes me think Trish Stratus, and that's what I'm going to go with. But this is another one where I'm worried I'm going to say Trish Stratus is like, no, it was Candice Michelle. And it's like, of course it was. But was it Trish Stratus?
It is Trish Stratus,
okay.
Yes.
Fine, I'm back on the board. 4 points.
Question 10. I was the original hardcore champion, famous for my extreme matches and high-risk style, often appearing covered in bandages and blood.
Sabu? Oh no, why did I say that? The original hardcore champion. Who was the first hardcore champion in WWF? Rob Van Dam was the last one, but he wasn't the first. How do I not know? Cactus Jack?
Crash Holly.
Oh. See, it's funny because when I think of hardcore champions, I do think of him. But I always forget he was the first one you said.
Yes.
Yeah, always forget he was the first one.
Yep. Well, hopefully you remember it now. We can move on to question 11, though. I debuted in WWE in the mid-90s, was a staple of the light heavyweight division, and was nicknamed the Man of 1,000 Holds.
Dean Malenko.
Yes.
Okay, see, now we're talking about Dean Malenko. Now I know what's going on.
Question 12. I started as a bodyguard for another superstar, eventually won the Intercontinental Championship, and had a short-lived hardcore persona.
He was a bodyguard for somebody else, had a hardcore persona.
And won the Intercontinental Championship.
The IC title. Their bodyguard for somebody else makes me think of like APA at first. Who else would have just been like a bodyguard for somebody else? And you... Oh, wait. Oh. Big Boss Man. Why not?
The correct answer is Albert.
Okay.
All right. Well, we can move on to question 13 then. I was known as the Queen of Extreme, competed in hardcore matches against men and women, and was involved in the Right to Censor storyline.
Was that Ivory? No, Queen of Extreme. It's like, I know it, but I'm not going to guess it right now. Oh, is it Lita?
It is.
Okay.
All right. But you're at 6 right now. Going into question 14.
Okay.
I played a religious zealot character, later became WWE champion, and was known for ruthless, methodical promos.
Oh. Sorry, what was the first two?
I played a religious zealot character. Later became WWE champion, and was known for ruthless, methodical promos.
See, the first two make me think Batista, because he came out as Deacon Batista. But I don't know what I'm going to go with Batista. Why not?
Correct answer is JBL.
JBL, yeah, I don't think I would have guessed him.
All right.
He played a religious... Okay, yeah, okay. With like the acolytes and the ministry and all that.
Yeah.
I just didn't really think of that when it came to... That's why I was thinking Deacon Batista. I don't know what I was thinking.
No, I mean, that made sense too. Yeah. Okay, so we're going into the final question, so the wager round. And as I said before, you have 6 points.
I'll wager everything, because if I wager nothing, I have nothing to lose.
That's true. Going all in then. Question 15. I was a powerhouse and former bodybuilder who became a dominant women's champion in the ruthless aggression era, often portrayed as a villain.
Former bodybuilder during the ruthless aggression era. Trying to think, is it Beth Phoenix?
No, it is not.
Oh. Don't tell me it's Victoria.
It was Victoria.
See, this is a good example of like when you have a gut feeling and you're like, no, it's got to be this. That was...
Always go with your gut.
Go with your gut. Well, I think we learned a lot today. I didn't learn a whole lot, but...
If you have any quizzes you want to send in, send them to quizrtw@gmail.com.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.